John. I'm going to start this one. Thank you for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers, thank you for watching. Basically, Koreatown, Wilshire, and Western. There's the famous, beautiful Wildern Theater. I'm going to take it north on Western. I'm going on Melrose. Let's see how it looks. No embellishing, unedited. Stay with me. Let's see what's happening. Now, Koreatown's had a lot of regentrification over the last 25 years. Good stuff down here. Very good stuff. Super clean. Let's see if there's some breakage. There's a Verlies. I don't know. I have not been down here, so I'm not going to gather that it's vacant or vagrant or suffering from any kind of a major demise. But there's some graffiti. Let's see what happens. Very hard workers, clean, stable. Same. Big Verlies sign there. I'm going to get up. We're going to pass 3rd Street, which is fairly famous. There's the Koreatown sign. And let's take it up to mid-Wilshire. There's just like trash. Look at the graffiti all over the buildings. Just everything just basically gets destroyed. Nobody has any dignity. Nothing is sacred. All bets are off. If you have a building, it's going to get tagged, graffiti, if not darn right destroyed, and encampments right out front. And a lot of this, again, 9th District Court of Appeals. Federal level, look at the graffiti. Okay, it's Koreatown. Verlies, graffiti. There's a Verlies sign. There's another Verlies sign. Okay, they're wholesaling masks, retail and wholesale. Graffiti up there on the car wash. I mean, this is Koreatown. These people, they don't like this kind of activity, which is probably why a lot of them are look at the graffiti and all that. I've been in here many times, the HK Market. Good stuff in there. Just keep it going, John. Stay with me. I'm going to look to left here on Melrose. We're coming up on Melrose, the famous Melrose Avenue. Hollywood Hill in the backdrop. Here's the Colonel. Colonel keeps clocking. Here we go. I believe it's the next one up. There's graffiti. Big time graffiti. Mission Church. Hello, Mission Church, OMC. It's been around for ages. I don't know what's going on over there, but the Motors House is definitely adios. Graffiti tagged all over here. Looks like somebody was working. A worker. Still a worker. Graffiti on the canopies. Great. That must have made him real happy. Keep it going, John. Stay with me. Next light up is Melrose. Nice Korea lady getting her exercise in. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on Melrose. Here we go. Look at that. Right out there. This was unheard of years ago for people to say, look at the trash cans. Trash cans and properties that are being developed that have those temporary tarp fences up. I haven't seen ever one that wasn't tagged, even in my neck of the woods, way up north. So it's just astonishing. All right, we're gonna start it at Melrose Hill, Melrose Avenue. We'll take it all the way down to the Beverly Center and see what transpires. I have no idea. It seems that a lot of the smaller buildings, at least in Los Angeles, or the smaller businesses that have the smaller square footage, for some reason, and probably because they have a lower overhead, they have been able to withstand somehow paying their lease, whether there was a deferment or a forbearance. They've been able to withstand it. I have not been down here unstaged, unscripted as usual. Let's see what it looks like. Melrose, so far so good. At the outdoor kitchen, a lot of graffiti. That's what I mean. Trash cans are that's the standard. I think it's that way in Europe. Look at that, for lease, where they just destroy it. Great old hotel here, the Hollywood, the old historic. Back to Wilton. You know, anybody who has these roll down garage doors, and those have been tagged for a long time, but here you go. Here's the tarps. You put that tarp up, it won't last 2 days anywhere in Southern California. What are you going to do when you re-rent those out to the builders? You're going to rent out tagged versions of that? No. No, you're not going to do that. So let's see what happens. Melrose, Melrose, Melrose. All the way down. Paramount Studios, Raleigh Studios, famous Raleigh Studios. Looks pretty good in here, huh, folks? Excellent. Super clean. Bronson Gate to Paramount. Stay with me. This is hopefully going to be a good report. I love Lucy Square. I love Lucy Square. This is Gower. Let's take you up the west side of Paramount. This is all Paramount Studios on Melrose Avenue, January 2021. During the flu season, aka the coronavirus. We're coming up on Larchmont Village, cool place in Los Angeles. Haven't been down there in years. Have no need to go down there. Keep it going. It's an Astro. I guess they have two Astro Burgers. There's another one down the way. Remember that Astro Burger. Keep it going, John. Larchmont Village on Larchmont. You go down there, it's just a cool, really click. This is where it click. Pull it back in. Here we go. Over there. Nothing big. It's pretty desolate, that's for sure. Vine and Rossmore. Beautiful homes in here. It just looks very desolate. Very desolate. Now this isn't the popular Melrose Avenue that people walk down. We'll be getting up there in about another minute or so. You can see the graffiti. This is probably a little bit more of a Latin community. Pinky's great, isn't it? Carousel rotating sign. Pinky. Here we go. Nice in here. It's very clean, all things considered. But as soon as you go down one block, it's boarded up. It's all boarded up, that whole building. That's sad. As soon as you go down a couple blocks, see graffiti's everywhere. That's part of the new norm, which is disgusting in my book. But now we're going to get up to the real tourist area of Melrose Avenue. I'm coming up on it. I'm going to gather it's probably still in fairly good shape. But we'll take this all the way to the Beverly Center, so stay with me. It's going to be another couple minutes. I'll post it anyways. I don't think there's anything overly stimulating or alarming or informative or informing, but I don't think you can go wrong with enjoying Melrose Avenue. If you've never seen it, Highland Avenue, beautiful homes on Highland Avenue. Take that right up to the Hollywood Bowl. It's graffiti, big old graffiti there. Little for lease there. Let's see what's happening. Boarded up. This is starting to get into the clicky area. Outdoor kitchen, which is silly. I'm not sure still why they do that. Graffitied up. The boot warehouse all graffitied up. Boarded up. Boarded up. Boarded up. For lease. Let's see what happens. There's graffiti, a little bit of trash. For lease. Okay. Let's see what happens. I don't really know. There's the M Cafe, so that seems to be holding up pretty well, folks. I mean, there's a little bit of activity. Boarded up. Well, boarded up. Graffiti. There's a little guy hanging out in there. Boarded up. The big fist. We know what the fist is. For lease. The parlor. It's not the parlor. All graffiti. Yeah, this place is breaking down. Graffiti. Graffiti. I was just here with my girls. Boarded up. Yeah, it's breaking hard. Yeah, we're not coming down here again, me and my girls. There's graffiti in the tree. Come on. Where's the eco people, the environmentalists when you need them? The Sierra Club. Look at the graffiti, man. Look at it. Look at it. K-Rail. Unheard. I've never seen K-Rail tagged. Never. I know. John, it's not true. Okay. Somebody told us a different story. Knew some and Garcetti, no. This place is breaking hard. I was just here with my girls 2 years ago and her friends. Never looked like this. Oh, in the gutter. There's graffiti in the gutter, folks. In the gutter. They're painting everything. Trees. They're painting trees. Okay? Come on. Look at that. Look at that. This is Melrose. Melrose Avenue. And when you start painting trees, lamp posts, that's a given. You do that everywhere. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, that's Fond Dutch. It was just there. Help. Look at that. Gold teeth maker. Okay. Boarded up. Wow. Eden Sky, not happening. Been in there. I think that's that high-end 2nd Street where they sell like a lot of Gucci and stuff. Oh, the graffiti, the trash. Release. Graffitied up. The curbs. I mean, when you start graffiti in the gutter, gutter, you know you've hit bottom run. Look at that. Everywhere. 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 There you go. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. It's really sad. I mean, all you can do is laugh because you don't want to cry. I mean, they got what they wanted. They got what they voted for. There you go. I'm going to keep looking at this. You got your restaurant there and they come in. I guess this is, people dig this stuff, right? They're eating in the street, in the gutter, right? Graffitied up. Boy, Melrose is pretty. Look at the trash cans. Graffiti, 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 graffiti. Graffiti's everywhere. Your buildings get destroyed. Right, there's Floyd. Happy Floyd with the fist next to the Shabbat. Young Israel, graffitied up. Wow, look at this place. Vintage t-shirt. Yeah, I would say primitive. Boarded up. Pearls boarded up. Papered up. Yeah, Melrose is, oof. Broken heart, broken heart. Graffiti, 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 graffiti everywhere. Wow, what a mess. What a mess. Look at this. What a mess. Here's the Fairfax district, okay? Now, what's happening here is, this is a swap meet. Okay, this is another little swap meet here. And I think somebody made a mention that the food establishments weren't open, but the swap meet is. Well, they sell food over here, so that's good. It's Fortune's Gym. Okay. Look at this. Graffiti on their sign. I mean, it's like, I've been tagged. It's a bummer. You can't get it off. It's smeary. All right, Beverly Center in the background. I'm gonna blow through. Let's take Fairfax. There's Beverly Center in the background. Let's zip up here real quick, because I have not been up here. I'm almost afraid to come up here. This is a Fairfax district. It's Toby. Let's see what's happening here. There used to be Cantor's famous deli. Well, this is looking. See the roads? You can probably hear them. They're just horrible. See, they don't fix them. I mean, you can be out in the middle of anywhere in Arizona and the roads are just smooth as silk. Well, I think Cantor's is gone. So, I'm going to flip it here and we're going to get back to finish out Melrose. Stay with me, stay with you, stay with you. Stay with me. Stay with me. That was a legal maneuver. For anybody that wants to say, this is illegal. Here we go, stay with me. Just getting right back on here. I wanted to go by Cantor's. I think Cantor's is Cantor's is down further. Okay, and I promise you guys I'm gonna stay on Melrose, so let's stay on Melrose. Yeah, Cantor's is farther south. So we're gonna finish Melrose out. Alright. Right next to the Buffalo Exchange, my daughters were here. Available. Crumbs and Whiskers, boarded up. It's interesting, all these places are boarded up, and I know it was because of Floyd, and then with the COVID, so they could always blame it that they didn't have the ability to re-establish. This, folks, is the new norm for lease. You just caught it for lease. For lease. Okay. Love Black something next to for lease with graffiti. Hapo. Okay. You guys tell me what it says. I don't know. Boarded up. Boarded up. Okay. For lease. Graffiti, 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 graffiti. Wow. Okay. That's the design center, the Pacific Design Center. See, these were all these poppin' little designers boarded up for lease. Melrose, Crescent Heights, Fred Siegel. Okay, you get the Robertson, it's smoking high end. Not anymore. For lease. Glass for lease. Unfinished. Basically abandoned. Cannabis, so you gotta smoke your weed. That'll always be here. For lease. All for lease, for lease, for lease. Here we go. Stay with me. Stay with me. I know. It's been a 20 minutes. It's been a great sitcom. Come on. Here we go. Compression. Compression. This guy says, I don't know, there's a sale or something. Let's see. Let's take it. Okay. And again, the Pacific boarded up. For lease. BLM. Oh, that's a BLM. For lease. Vacant. For lease. For lease. For lease. For lease. Here we go. Stay with me, John. Here we go. You guys are seeing it. Boarded up. Maybe BLM means boarded laminated material. Secure, that's for lease. That's for lease. This is for lease along with your cut glass. Okay, stay with me, folks. This is high end, okay? For lease. This is Orlando Robertson. This is all stinky high end. Wow. That was the what? Uh-oh. That place is for lease. That was some makeup place that me and my daughters went to. Are they even in existence anymore? Wow. I don't think so. Okay, here we go. For lease, the NASA group. Subly for lease. Let's take down the window. For lease, another one. Cushman for lease. These are big time commercial realtors. All right, what are we talking here? 30, 35 in the last half a mile? Wow. I'm shocked, folks. For lease. For lease. For lease. For lease. For lease. You guys. And who was the guy, the cab driver? He said, oh yeah, this is normal. I think that guy, he's beyond crack. He's smoking crack with glue in it, okay? He's walking around with a glue bucket around his neck. I'm sorry. Wow. Blown away, man, folks, blown away. For lease, right on the corner of La Cienega and Melrose. Well, okay. Here's La Cienega right here. All right, there's a Pacific. There's a Pacific View, or Pacific Design Center, La Cienega and Melrose, Hollywood Hills, multi-million-dollar homes that I'm telling you guys you've seen in my other vids. Here we go. There it is. John tells the truth. John tells the truth. John loves the truth. There you go. There you go. The pit. It's all broken. It's all broken down. This is what you could thank. You could thank your little politicians for this. They broke it up good. Wow. There you go. La Cienega, Melrose. Bang. Right there. Here we go. Let's finish it out. I told you I'd finish it out. Okay. For lease. For lease. Let's keep it going, John. Let's keep it going. Don't give up now. Don't give up now. For lease. Wow. Stunned. For lease. Boy, Jay Lukes is going to be rich if this stuff ever comes back. Right here, Le Pain. For lease. Le Pont. Feeling the pain. There you go. John reporting Melrose all the way to the Pacific Design Center. I might have said the Beverly Center, but there's a Pacific View Design Center. We're going to wrap it up here. Long video. Hope you enjoyed it. Super revealing. Out. John, Melrose Avenue. Basically, Beverly Hills. Out.